everyone. Hi. Oh my god, all my mods are here. Hi. I'm trying to find something to watch real quick, and we can't be too loud because the cat's asleep. Oh, we're talking to each other. Oh, if you're tired, go to bed. But yeah, to anyone that's unaware, this is gonna be a hand, and it's gonna go on a life-size doll. And when I mean life-size, I mean bigger than me. Because I have problems. Hi everyone. Oh, I thought you said this was yummy. I was like, he can be yummy. But yeah, I'm making one hand and I'm gonna duplicate it. I'm gonna film a step by step on how to later, but just the size difference. We love. I feel like y'all should be taller. They keep having to like duck. Yeah. To anyone who has not been tuned in for the last week, I've been making a miniature, so I have like a step-by-step reference point. Bye. I love you too. But yeah, so I've been making a miniature of him to have a step-by-step point of him, and he's bigger than the other dolls I've made by kind of a lot. This is Caitlin from MMA Chain. She's bigger than Barbie, and in reality, I got bored. So, ooh, I should so make. Night. Some dickhead's gonna be like, your room's so messy. Meanwhile, it's the one piece of fucking paper on the floor. None of your business. It's a bad tattoo. That's all you need to know. It's a bad tattoo that I did manic. and frankly, in my bed that was not washed. I say that like my bed's ever washed and like I do my tattoos professionally. I don't. It's a name and it's illegible. You can't read it. It's so bad. But I think I'm just gonna replace it with a different word. Like fucking some of the leftover ink that's fallen out because a lot of the ink's fallen out. And then kind of like counteract that with like kind of like a brown, like a skinny-ish color, like a pigment color, and then probably replace it with something else. I love tattoos. I was on the phone with Rose the other day, you know, my only friend, and we see her on the channel sometimes. And I was like, what if I tattoo like something about dabi on my body for a video? And she got very worried, and it was a little funny to me. Oh, ow, I feel like it hurt. Don't you have school today? He has no joints. Ooh, I should make him a joint. I should make fake joints and put them in a baggie and put them in his pocket. Yeah. What happened to my glasses? Oh. A yawn. It like showed. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, it's Tuesday. Everyone else has like real jobs and go to school and stuff. Oh. Everyone has like real jobs and school and stuff, and what do? Oh, I make fake people on the internet. Side note, can we all just be like, okay, if you age restrict me, YouTube, I'm just gonna make new accounts and subscribe to me, Phil. I think we should do that. I think that'd be hysterical. Either way, I'm getting more subscribers and I'm getting pushed out more, so. A lot of people are here today. Not so many people were here yesterday when I was working on this. A lot of people, I think, had like these things called jobs. I think it's really funny when I pretend I don't know what men are. I don't know what jobs are. Because it makes men very mad. Like, I made a video on my backup TikTok because I didn't want to get in trouble. So I made a video on my backup TikTok and was like, what are these things called men? This was like a year ago. It was around the time a bunch of men were throwing a fucking pissy fit. And I was like, what are these things called men that I, almost saw on my tit, that I keep hearing about? And a bunch of grown men sent me threats. Not sent me threats. They commented a bunch of mean shit, being like, what you know? I'm like, I don't know what this is. What are these things called men? I didn't even say anything offensive. I didn't say anything hurtful. I just said I don't know what these things called men are. And a bunch of men were very mad. And I think the video's still up. I should so repost it on here. It was hysterical. It's just a bunch of grown men mad at an 18-year-old girl. I'm gonna go through and see if it's still up, and I'm gonna repost it over here if it is. For my short today, I think that'd be a great thing to do. Just make a bunch of men real mad. Side note, can we make my views more women? Okay, because dabi gets a lot of women. You know, dabi gets money, fucks bitches. But, the women don't subscribe. The women don't stay. And then I'm stuck with the men again. And I'm just like, can we, like, I don't want you. just mean like hetero cis men that are straight as in fucking Arrow, and they're like, I just hate you. I mean that. I don't know. A lot of men really don't like me, and a lot of them are like older than my dad, and I'm like, guys, you're over the age of 50. Not, no, my dad's not 50. My dad's like 40. Y'all are over the age of 40. Mad at an 18-year-old. Not even 18. I'm a 19-year-old girl. I'm a 19-year-old girl, and a bunch of men get real mad at me all the time. And I tell my dad about it, and he's just like bewildered. And I'm like, Dad, like this actually happens kind of a fucking lot. And it's very annoying. And then I curse them out, and I ridicule them, and I say I'm gonna cut their dicks off. I got a comment quoting me the other day, and that was funny. But yeah, it's hysterical to me that a bunch of grown men on the internet really like to tell me how much they don't like me. Yeah. Literally. Ew. I don't even know what happened, but I'm assuming something bad. But yeah, a bunch of grown men on the internet really don't like me. And they're really not gonna like me when I make a doll. A 4, not even 4, a 5'9" doll of a fictional character that is going to be plush and somewhat lifelike, and I'm gonna fake a wedding. Maybe I can fake a fucking birth certificate for my state, and then I can. I have an idea, but I think it's illegal. Nobody tell Rose. Nobody tell Rose. Nobody's allowed to tell Rose. Let me tell you what happened the other night when I was in bed. Well, last night when I was in bed, I got this suggestion. And was like, follow this person. They joined Instagram in July. They're in your contacts, whatever the fuck. And I was like, weird. Okay. And then I was like, who is this? A motherfucker that blocked me and wouldn't speak to me and a bunch of other shit after I tried to help. And they were like, I'd never leave you. And they blocked me and like destroyed my reputation in the cosplay community for a fucking minute. They like talk shit about me. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, no one's letting me defend myself, so I'm just missing mass amounts of followers. Yeah. I would say watch it. The first two seasons are on Netflix, and they're pretty easy to get through. They're my least favorite seasons. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's on Netflix, and then the rest is on Hulu. I'm making a hand for my big doll, and I'm gonna stuff the hand, and I'm gonna make a video on how I made the hand. Hi everyone. Yeah, I got problems. We're making out plastic bags on a fucking just a level of I don't want to buy that much yarn or sculpt it. And I love plastic bags. That's not an exaggeration. I really do love plastic bags. I love the texture. And the texture of it when it's crocheted like this and it's all densified. It's not a word. It's a word I made up. I love the texture. My mom says it's a problem. I really don't think so. Maybe in like the future if like I wasn't making money. Thank you. I also make bags. But yeah, my dad is I think worried. He refuses to look at me in recent time. That's not a joke. That's actually what's been happening in my house, and I'm upset. I'm very impressed by myself. Other people seem to not be. Ooh, oranges. I like the smell of oranges. I'm not a fan of the fruit, just because I don't like the texture all that much. I have to really be in the mood for an orange to eat an orange. But I was going down this history buff, and some dude's wife was named Clementine. Is that not the cutest fucking thing you've ever heard in your entire life? Like, I think they were bad people or whatever the fuck. But her name was Clementine. I'm stealing it. Yeah. It's almost done. I'm so excited. This is a really fucked up Fenty lip mask. Hey. Hello. I know, it's weird. I think it's because it looks like I'm having a psychotic break. But it's cool, I guess. I'm gonna go show my mom my hand. I'm back. I wanted to show my mom my hand. It's crocheting. Was someone mean? I didn't see it. Hand. No, it's quite literally not. Knitting is with 2 hooks and can be vectored by a machine. Crochet is with 1 hook. Well, knitting's more of like a spear situation. So please, maybe if I'm doing it, you shut the fuck up and listen. Okay. It's literally fucking crochet. How would I know how to knit if no one ever taught me how to knit? Knitting can also be replicated by a machine, so we don't even really need to be doing knitting anymore. We do need to do crochet as individual people, or else, you know, people get abused, people's shit gets stolen, sold, and then they get underpaid by people in big fucking places. Damn it. Okay. This is too big to, like, become dense. You mean my pen? Oh, Lord. This is from, like, 4 years ago. I don't go to Winco. That's a Winco logo. We just don't go to Winco because it's too far away. JJ. Aw, cute. You taking care of your girl. That's more important than being my mod. No, I don't. Hand. Cool. Thank you to your contribution and me not getting a 9 to 5. Okay. Anyway, JJ, this is the hand I've been crocheting. And it's basically going to be a big doll that's 5 feet 9 inches tall. I don't know. I think the guys in BTS like went to the military or something. But I think they're back this year, so I don't know. I don't really keep up with them. Yeah. It's made of plastic bags. It's crocheted. That's comparison to my hand. And basically it's going to be a big doll, and I'm going to paint it like dabi, and I'm going to make the clothes and the hair and everything. And then what I've been doing is I make these little plastic dolls, right? These little plastic dolls. He doesn't have pants on. Ooh, my boob. Okay, I keep almost flashing y'all. And basically I'm painting him and referencing this dude when I'm gonna paint this dude. Thank you. But, yeah. But yeah. Cool. So it's quite literally going to be a whole doll. Sorry, I gotta get back in my chair. Because we're at a weird angle. So yeah, and he's going to be plush. That's why he's stuffed. It's not that hard. I've been crocheting with plastic consistently since the pandemic, when I got more into crochet to begin with, and ever since I've been nonstop, like almost every single day. Sometimes I'll take like a week off because it hurts the fuck out of my wrist and my back. But other than that, I've been doing it like basically every day. Yeah. I don't know, I'm trying to exile Min from my stuff. So I'm making a big doll of a character. This is better than a cardboard cutout. You know why? Because he's 3D. The cardboard cutout 3D. No. Oh, guys, all I do for crochet is increases and decreases and single stitches and double stitches. I only use like 4 elements of crochet. And I've only done increases, decreases, and a single stitch to make this hand. That's all I've done. And those are all basically a single stitch. Yeah, it's really not that hard. If you want a in-depth tutorial, I can put one together on how to cut up the bags and crochet them. I have another video on my channel from a few months ago of clips from my lives of me making, where is it? Of me making this bag, which is probably like 100 like one-use plastic bags, if not much more. And you could do this with really any color. It doesn't need to be blocked like this. It doesn't need really anything. It's literally just like a hook and some stuff. Like a hook, scissors, and a fuck ton of plastic bags. So if you have plastic bags, like all mine in here are black right now, because I collect them because my parents have drinking problems. But literally, it's literally just these like grocery bags. It's grocery bags. I can sit there and do an in-depth thing if y'all want me to, but y'all have to promise you will watch it because it's going to take a minute to film. It's going to take like 2 weeks to film. Okay, cool. I'll make a poll on my channel later if y'all want me to make a video on how to cut up the bags and stitch them and stuff. There's also a lot of other videos you can watch on YouTube if you look up crocheting with plastic bags. I really do wish that crocheting with plastic bags became more popular than normal crochet. Just so, like, we can cut down on the amount of plastic thrown into landfills in the ocean and stuff. Because I think that'd be so much fun and so great. And I'm hoping I do that to some degree with my little dolls and my crocheting this big ass fucking dabi. And my plastic wigs and my crocheted shirts and bags and stuff that I do. Because literally, I have never spent any money on. Actually, I've spent maybe like $5 my whole crochet career on crochet hooks. But if you have like a relative that crochets, literally, most likely they will give you a hook. But more than likely. I've sat there and taught people how to crochet within like a Spanish class. Aww, thanks. Taylor, I think she's the coolest. I have a pimple. Yeah, that's so cool. That's so cool though. I love that my content like brings people together. Yeah, as in like my projects. That's so cool though. I hope y'all are happy. But yeah. Damn it. I made a boo boo. Oh, cool. Aries should not be here. Because Aries like 6. But yeah, basically it's gonna be a life-size like doll, and like the minimum's gonna be 5'9". Maybe I'll make it like 5'11", 5'10", somewhere around there. I don't know. Yeah. Hand. It's a hand. These are actually really densely packed, and I'm really happy I did that. These now they act like fingers. Like they actually act like fingers, and that's really good. I really don't think so. Hi. But yeah, I hope my art like my little dolls and stuff makes people, think about the fact that, hey, plastic does not fucking disintegrate. Literally. Like, I live near wildlife, and I will go out and I will walk, and people love to party out here, and I will find these plastic bags from literally like very obviously months, because they were buried in dirt, and they are still completely intact. They just smell like fish. Guys, they don't disintegrate. You need to fucking like do something with it. And if a place is saying they recycle plastic bags, really, really, really look into it. Because guess what? They can't do that, really. Because they would have to burn the plastic down to recycle it. What happens when you burn the plastic? Smoke. It doesn't really burn down like you think it would. It kind of just like bubbles and smokes. And so places that are like, yeah, recycle bags. There was this whole news segment about it. It was like some news thing. They basically put a bunch of air tags in these bags and put them in the recycling things, and they got lost and put in landfills. They don't actually recycle it. So please look into that. I ask you so incredibly nicely, look into it. If you have the tools or even the bags around you, fucking crochet with it. Or use them as trash bags, or like I use them as trash bags, I use them as poop bags. I don't even really buy trash bags, I just use them. I crochet with them, I make wigs out of them. I've put them in little beads and put them in my hair, like little extension beads. There's so much you can do with it, and people will sit there and be like, it looks like shit. It's made of a fucking bag. So please, look into it. Work on it. Do things. It's not the hardest thing to crochet with. You just need to like get used to like rolling it on your hand when you do it. Also, it costs no money. In an economy that costs a lot of money, it costs no money. Literally. Hell, you can make reusable grocery bags with like net material, how you saw my tote, for grocery shopping with one-use bags, and those take like several trips worth of bags and makes it into a reusable bag. And then you can use those, and you never have to get the one-use bags ever again. Sorry, my ear itched. Okay, see you in a minute. But yeah, it really isn't the hardest thing to do. I will make a very in-depth video one of these days, just it will take kind of a lot of time, and that's what discourages me from making the video of how to do stuff like this. Is it took me so long to learn it, and making the video on my own will take kind of a long time. Yeah. And like, I don't want people to just watch it and then not even try to do it. That's another thing. I want people to watch it and like go along or like actually do it. No. But yeah. I just I really want people to look around more often and be like, oh, I can make art literally out of anything. You don't need to buy shit from Amazon. You don't need to buy shit from foreign places. Like, you can make stuff out of the stuff you got. I would love for there to be a whole, like renaissance of crocheting with plastic bags. Because that's never happened. Exactly. I don't like men that much. Yeah. I mean, I don't even mind if I make money off the YouTube thing. Really, I don't need to make money off of it right now, and in the long haul, I do make a little bit. Not a livable wage, hell, not even enough to buy a candy bar. I don't mind though. And I live with my parents, so it's like as long as I'm building up that thing now, it doesn't matter that much. Like I can argue to live here until I'm like 25. I got another 6 years, guys. I'm unemployed. But yeah, I can argue to live here until I'm 25. Past that, I have no more argument. And yeah, as long as we get a platform going, yeah, make some friends, I'll be a okay. I hate people too. Literally, I'm trying to save the planet. What the fuck are they doing with their lives? I'm sorry that me saving the planet bothers you. I'm trying to be Wonder Woman. Exactly. I'm gonna go show my mom my hand so far. Hi, princess. My cat's in here and she's sleeping in my bed. Yeah, I'm gonna assume he's being a dick. It's your will. I mean, I think a lot of these. I think a lot of this. Down to mentality. I know exactly. Like you are a grown man. I think it's hysterical that people are like my daddy's age and they come in here and they're like, "Oh, I'm just gonna be a dick to this 19-year-old girl." What benefits you by being mean to a 19-year-old? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not ever gonna sleep with you. Literally. Like, I have gotten so many comments from gross old men being like, "Do you have an OnlyFans?" I'm like, "Sir, I will never sleep with you a day in my life, and if you ever try, you won't have a penis anymore. I will rip it out of your fucking body." Like, no. Literally, and I don't think Gigi's that much older than me either. say, I'm gonna go back and go online. I don't like, I really don't think I'm that big. I do think I get a weird amount of hate for being as small as I am and as southern as I am. But I do think it's very weird the amount of grown men who make fun of me and hate on me for what, the benefit of your ego because you have a tiny dick. Like, I will continue to curse you out and I will continue to be a bitch, and if you don't like it, you can go. I would be careful with that, and I would keep your comments off for like the first year. I didn't do that. My comments were off for a period of time. That was a separate issue. Um, but I would recommend doing that because they will discourage the fuck out of you. I get discouraged all the fucking time. You guys are grown men. Leave me alone. Hello. It's true, most men are. But it gets under my fucking skin. I'll say that. It gets under my fucking skin that these grown motherfuckers in their 30s and 40s come in my shit and they degrade me like I'm a piece of meat. Even more so when they decide to be sexist and then they throw a fit because I ban them. And then they make new accounts and then they throw a fit again because they're being sexist and I ban them. Or motherfuckers when they come in here and they're like, finally, you're dressed like a real woman. And I'm like, I'm going to skin your face off. I got a violent fucking streak. And guess what? I've lived in a state where I've been told a lot of sexist crap. So yeah, I got a violent fucking streak. And I got a vendetta against men. And frankly, if your name is not Nicholas Cantoon, you will not be in my vicinity as a man. You're not doing it. No, thank you. Go away. I don't know why the fuck I said that. I'm like, hey, let me out myself real quick. That's a fun fucking thing I just did. Point blank, I fucking hate men. I want them to all fucking just shut the fuck up and drop dead. I have found myself. I found myself a long time ago. And myself knows I'm going to make my money, I'm going to make my dolls, I'm going to crochet with my bags, I'm going to play my games, and then eventually maybe I'll adopt a little girl or two, and I'll raise them independently by myself with my cats in my woods. a good. But yeah, I hate men. I hate them. I want them to all shut up and leave me the fuck alone. Look, I deleted all my dating apps. I block men when they talk to me. And I've straight up repulsed them. I'm done with them. I straight up, this dude I was talking to, right? He decided he wanted to go and date someone that I'm pretty sure is a fucking rapist. AKA, I pretended I was a corpse for a week. And him, instead of being worried or trying to call me or going to my house, keep in mind this dude slept at my house, fucked me, done all this shit, has known me for going on 3 years. Instead of being worried when I decide I'm a corpse and I'm dead, not even calling to ask what's happening. And I'm manic as fuck at this point, and I'm devastated with my life. Instead of doing that, he decided that he's gonna go follow the whitest woman I've ever seen a day in my life. You know when people are so white that they're like, I'm gonna spray tan myself to look caramel that white. And I'm 99% sure that bitch, one, has filler, and two, is a racist. And he is not white. And so now I'm sitting there and I'm like, alright, you want to replace me with a filler filled, racist, southern bitch. Okay. You can do that. You can burn your own life down. I don't give a shit. So I blocked him on everything. I yelled on my story, and I basically vendetted his ass. You know what's funny? One of his friends follows me. A good friend of his follows me. And that's funny. It's even more funny because I did this. We were not dating because he could, quote, not figure out how he felt. So I kept being like, you need to figure it out or else I'm gonna dump you and you're gonna be alone. And he wouldn't figure it out. So, and then he followed that bitch that I'm pretty sure is like a racist. And then I went, okay, you can't figure out how you feel and you want to replace me with a racist piece of shit. Alright. And so I blocked him on everything and I talked shit. I talk so much shit. I don't hang out with white people. I don't. I sound like a hick. I don't hang out with white people because I don't like explaining why racism is bad. So I text one of my friends I talk to sometimes and was like, hey, he did this, this, and this, and this. And we were already concocting like theories on maybe why he was scared to date me. And she was like, ooh, and I was like, ooh. And yeah, so now he's a bunch of trouble if he ever tries to be in my life ever again. I'm gonna point to the racist bitch. Since he wants to put himself in fucking danger. Oh, keep in mind, he crawled back a million times. I kicked him out. I kicked him. I kicked him out. I verbally yelled at him and I kicked him out. And I dropped a nice bitch ass. And he just kept crawling back like a stupid, stupid dog. And then I played dead for a week, having some sort of psychosis issue. I still don't know what happened. I thought I was actually a little dead. And he wants to go replace me with a bitch that looks like the embodiment of the word racist. He can do that. He ain't ever giving me back, and he's blocked on everything. And you know, sometimes he works on cars, and he's supposed to work on my dad's car at some point. And he will work on my dad's car, and I will not speak to him. Oh, I straight blocked him on everything, and I'm reported. Like I'm so done. You want to replace me with a bitch that literally is the embodiment of the word racist. I'm sorry, that is just putting a fucking target on your back, and that is putting yourself in a situation you should not be in as a person of color or as a person at all. You want to put yourself in fucking danger? Alright, I'm not rescuing your ass. I'm not doing that. You can go burn. You just set your life on fire. Oh, it definitely helps that he essentially was like, I'm gonna set my life on fire and see how that goes. But yeah, it definitely helps that he essentially replaced me with the word racist. It's even more funny because this motherfucker tried to get with me. He tried to fuck me for a year. It took him 2 years. And then he was like, I'm gonna light my life on fire because that seems real responsible. Keep in mind, he's already surrounded by a bunch of white motherfuckers that support the police. And he's like, I'm gonna light my life on fire. That's what he did. He self-sabotaged himself into a wildfire of the whitest people you have ever seen. And that is the worst thing you can do. I fucking can't. I fucking can't. Ugh. You want to light your life on fire. You want to surround yourself with your racist fucking roommate and his racist fucking family. He's not that racist, but like, you know, people that are like Blue Lives Matter and hate people that don't look white? That is his roommate. You want to do that? That roommate also hated my guts. I have half the mind to go fuck his brother because his brother adores me. Roommate's brother, not guy I nailed in their house. I nailed him in the house and he was not there. You're also young. You should not be dating that young. In the words of Rose, my friend who is younger than me and does not date, you are a child. Don't date. But yeah. Oh, I should text him though. I should see what he's up to. Just start stirring shit up. Because I'm bored. And I'm tired. And I'm bored. What are you gonna do? We're not in high school. You can't do shit. You come over to my house, what are you gonna do? Yell at me? You adore my parents. That's another thing about the whole thing. He was like buddy buddy with my parents, acting like in laws. I really don't give that much of a shit about him though. He wants to light his life on fire. He can do that, but he's not. He's not coming back to me. I do enjoy talking to the roommate's brother though. We knew each other before I knew him. And he checks in on me from time to time. Like once every 2 years, he'll text me and be like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "I'm fine." That would be funny, right? It's hey, you want to replace me with a racist bitch that spray tans herself? Caramel. This bitch spray tans herself fucking caramel. I can see the orange. If you are spray tan so much that I can see it, if your hair is so bleached I can see the dead, like hair so bleached it's white, skin so spray tanned it's orange. I'm not fucking joking. Looks like she has bad lip filler. He replaced me with a racist. Okay, you know when you see people, it's a southern thing. It's a real game in the southern world. You know when you see a white person and they are so clearly so white, but they are so spray tan they could pass for Hispanic in the dark. This is no joke. This is an actual thing you will pick up on if you live in the South. There's a certain type of person who gets bad lip filler and a deep ass spray tan as literally like German, Irish, Scottish bitch. And then fries the fuck out of her hair with a flat iron, doesn't know what heat protectant is, bleaches the fuck out of it. These are real people that exist in the South. Real people. I'm not even character pitching. Real people. He replaced me with that. He replaced me with that. I'm not the prettiest girl, I'll admit it, but I'm not a racist. I'm not so. What the fuck? Ooh, well, you don't live in my neck of the woods, South, man. Anyway, I saw this bitch. I went, that girl don't hang out with people of color. Went through her shit a little bit. She doesn't hang out with people of color. And now I'm sitting here being like, you dumb fuck. That I got a real good sense. No, not even the sun. Tannin beds type of tan. Like where you could see the crackling of their skin. But yeah, so he wants to replace me with a woman that's probably gonna say some stuff in front of his face that ain't great. He can do that. I don't give a shit. He will not be crawling back. Mm. No, dude. When I'm saying dark fucking spray tan white bitch, you are not picturing how dark I am saying. But yeah, so fuck that bitch. Literally. Even more so, I looked at her tag photos. The people she hangs out with look identical to her. Mm. He wants to play that game. That bitch is gonna say something. He's gonna be like, "Oh shit, I should go back to Avery." Ooh. Yeah. 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 I'm not even joking. Because I don't really date white men like that because I don't like dating someone and then having to explain why racism is bad. That's happened on several occasions, and I just every time I just want to shoot him. I did, but yeah, he wants to play that tricky fucking game. He knows what a racist looks like around here. He wants to do that game. He can do that game. He ain't crawling back over here. You want to come back to my parents' house and you want to play in-laws and you want to sleep in my bed and eat my food and and act like my mom is your mom. Alright, no, you're not. You chose Miss Probably voted for Trump. You chose Miss thinks a dark fucking spray tan looks good on her white fucking ass. You chose my polar opposite. You chose that. You go to that bitch's house. I ain't dealing with it. You are a man of color, and you put yourself in a situation that's going to burn the fuck out of you. I'm not picking up your fucking pieces. You could have asked my opinion. I would tell you exactly what's gonna fucking happen. I'm not picking up the pieces. Okay, but I've also known quite a few racist bitches that they can date men of color. It's not that uncommon, honestly. I'm just saying, I got a guttural instinct concerning everything about my great state of Texas. And I looked at that bitch and I went, I'm gonna assume, but I'm gonna probably assume correctly. I live in Texas. I live in a place where quite literally I was not seen as white enough to these white fucks my entire life. I'm not dealing with them. No, no. You want to put yourself in a situation where you're probably gonna get fucking burned, and I can already tell the fucking future about it. You do that. I'm not dealing with it. Okay, it's not that bad if you're talking about the cities. If you're talking about country leaning or country going, it bad. I've lived here my whole life, and I quite literally, most of my education, was not seen as white enough to these white little bitches. I'm not joking. I'm not joking about that either. It's really absurd. So if he wants to play that tricky fucking game and I'm already telling the future, he can do that. If I'm right, I will happily brag that I am right. If I'm wrong, I was precautious. How the fuck are you gonna spray tan yourself that fucking dark and then be like, bitch, you need help with your fucking hair. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if I'm right, I'm fucking right. Even more so. Even more so. Let's discard the fact that I am pretty sure this bitch is racist. I am very insecure about my ethnicity background. He is aware of this, okay? I'm very insecure because everyone died before I was born, okay? I didn't get to know shit. And I spent my whole childhood being told I was not white enough. Okay? Let's play this play by play. And then he's been around me for 2 years. He knows us. He knows I look nothing like my parents. He knows I know nothing about my history. He knows I know so fucking little, but I know I'm milk. And then he said the executive decision in his fucking head, you know what? I'm just gonna burn the fuck out this bitch. And I'm gonna act like that's not gonna bite me in the ass. Okay? Okay. So he knew about my insecurity. He knew I was insecure. And he went, you know what? You're not enough woman for me, and you are not white enough for me. Essentially, was what he did. And then he went and did that. So either way, he knew he was going to fucking hurt me. And I, frankly, don't give a fuck. Listen, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and I'll admit I'm wrong. But there's also no fucking hurt in being precautious. especially around here. It's not like I'm spreading this girl's name. I'm just talking shit without a name. Anyway, he knew my insecurities. He also knew I pay fuck ton amounts of attention. He went and essentially went, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to pretend like it's not going to get Avery's attention. Avery being my government name. And then he was like, so either way, he knew I was going to get hurt. And, yeah, so fuck him. That is the consensus of this. You want to play a game where you're probably going to get hurt either way, fucking go for it. I don't give a shit. But I've also met a lot of racists. And when I'm saying my gut is saying something, guess what? My gut's never been wrong a day. It's fucking laugh. I think it's fucking laugh. I looked at that bitch. My gut said, oh no. He wants to play with fire. He can go play with fire. He ain't coming back. I'm not letting him back. Oh, I'm very mad at his actions. I was not a fan of the bitch, but granted, I don't know this bitch. But my gut's also saying bad. So, bad. But yeah, so if he wants to go burn his life up into a million pieces, he can do that. He ain't coming back over here. You show up at my home, I turn you away. Motherfucker, you slept in my house. You slept in my bed. And then you went, yeah, not even 2 weeks later, you're gonna have a manic episode. I'm not gonna check in. I'm not gonna give a shit. I'm not gonna notice. And I'm gonna follow this random white chick. He wants to play that game? Okay, you're not coming back. You're not coming back. It's been 2 fucking years. He ain't coming back. Hating on her online would be saying, I will talk fucking shit. I love talking shit, okay? Plain point. I don't know this chick. I don't even know her name. I know my vibe of her, and I don't like it. And so guess fucking what? I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not gonna say her biz because she's not on the internet like that. I don't fucking know at this point. I got anger at him, and I don't know why I'm on this tangent. I'm very southern right now, too. I don't know what the fuck's happening. I'm gonna go put my can in my kitchen. But yeah, to wrap things up, 2 years, almost 3 years of knowing me. Knowing all my insecurities about my own ethical background and all my shit. Acting like in-laws with my parents. Acting like you just love me to fucking death and back. Acting, literally, holding me like I'm pregnant with your child. Like fucking planning your whole life and telling me every single fucking detail. Doing all this shit like a fucking boyfriend. And then you went and said, you know what, you're gonna pretend like you're dead. And I'm gonna go follow this random white bitch. And I know I'm a white bitch. So I'm a little pissy. Okay? Point blank, he acted like my boyfriend for years. Couldn't figure out how the fuck he feels. Alright, I kept giving him grace. But I kept batting at him like, hey, figure it the fuck out. He don't get that no more. You go bye-bye. You wanna put your shit in danger? You go do that. I don't give a fuck. I'm back. But yeah. I am moved on. I'm just fucking pissed at his ass. I went on a whole tangent because something reminded me of it. And you know something? This is my platform. I can talk whatever the fuck I want to talk about. I gave him grace so many fucking times and he burned his life down with me. You don't. Like, what the fuck? You want to play games, my gut says something, you bye-bye. You come to my house. I get I should move on. I do. But let me reiterate. 3 years. 3 years. I don't say names. I just say shit. I can talk about who the fuck I want to talk about. And you know something? I got a good feeling I'm right. He wants to play this game? Okay, play this fucking game. I don't care. I blocked him on everything. I want him to know I'm mad. I know he knows I do YouTube. He's seen my fucking YouTube. He's supported my fucking YouTube. I know for a fact. He's probably looking around being like, where's Avery at? Avery's mad at you, motherfucker. She's mad as shit. And she's going to watch and cackle as your life burns down. I know I should move on. I know that's a mature thing, but I'm a 19-year-old girl. I will do what I fucking want. I know it's immature. It's dabi is a character from an anime, and I make dolls out of plastic bags. Here's a mini him, and then this is gonna be a part of a big him. But yeah, I know it's immature, but at the end of the day, I'm a 19-year-old girl, and he repeatedly fucked up. He wants to play this game, I will play the fucking game. Oh, I am healed. I just want his life to burn down. But I'm violent as hell. I've been healed. I don't think about him. I just need shit to talk about on live. I just want his life to burn down. Listen, a lot of this is resentment because he. Essentially, this just proved my fucking point that he didn't think I was good enough to be known about. Like, act like my boyfriend private, be buddy-buddy with my parents, fucking act like in-laws and sleep in my house and do all this. But this just proved my fucking point that he never thought I was good enough for his friends or his family. And so he wants to play that game. I fucking win. Dude. My parents hate my fucking guts. Have we not put this together? They did not want to have me. The only reason I was born was because my mother did not realize she was pregnant until 3 months in. Fun fact, even when abortion was legal, you couldn't really get an abortion 3 months in. I have a memory of her telling me when I was like 9 or 8 that the reason she had me was because she wanted someone to help clean. That happened. She denies it happened. It happened. That's not how that's spelled. But yeah, my dad works full time and doesn't give a shit what I do. Frankly, I could be hooked on heroin. I don't think he'd care that much. He knows I come home and I go sleep. My mother does not like me. She hates my guts. She thinks I'm a disappointment, the worst thing that's ever happened to her a day in her life. You know, she was 26 when I was born. It's not like she was a teen mom or shit. She was 26. I live here because my grandfather's alive still. If my grandfather heard my mother kicked me out, he would be very, very mad at her. Oh, I've tried to talk to my parents. I've tried and tried and tried. I've been trying since I was born. They don't like me. It's blatant as hell. They don't like me. But yeah, to be fucking honest, I've tried to speak to them. I've tried to talk to them. The only time they've ever liked me a day in my life was when I was so hooked on drugs I slept 20 hours a day. They don't like me. Okay, once again, I've talked to basically fucking everyone in my family. They don't like me. They are either dead or they don't like me. I get it. You're thinking, oh, there must be somebody. There is nobody. The reason I am so fucked up and so blatant with myself on the internet is because these people don't like me. They didn't want me. No, I mean, my mother got me an epilator after I said I'm never going to shave every day in my life, and it doesn't even work because my hair is too damn coarse, so it just rips at my skin. And I made my own cake, and I planned my own party, and I made them attend, and I live streamed the whole thing, so they had to be nice to me. No joke, if I don't shove a camera in their face, they won't be nice to me. So you can sit here and say, your family must. They don't. I am fucking... Okay. Do you know my parents? No. Okay. No. No. No, I graduated high school at 16. Which my mother thought I could not do and laughed in my face. When I say my parents don't like me, okay, you're getting fucking banned, JJ. It's clearly you are not getting it. I've tried for the last 19 years of my life to be what these people want me to be and talk to these people and try to be nice, and I've been the nicest person in the fucking world. But you know what happens when I'm happy? That I get mocked and I get yelled at. I sound happy and I get mocked. I get fucking mocked. Okay, my fucking internet presence is the only thing keeping me sane. Okay, goodbye, JJ, since we don't want to fucking believe me. Goodbye. I thought you were a good supporter, but apparently the words my parents do not like me are blatant lies in your face. My dad didn't want kids, and my mom, frankly, didn't find out she was pregnant until 3 months in, and 3 months in you can't get an abortion, and then she threw a fit and refused to talk to my dad, and then she lived on a couch of a woman she hated. And then she had me, and nobody really took photos of me past, like, 4 months, and then they didn't take photos of me again until my sister was born. My mother blatantly did not talk to me as a child. She kind of just left me alone in my room by myself, which has created the room you see today. And my only escape my whole life was the internet. Exactly. So when I say my parents do not like me, I fucking mean my parents do not like me. My dad regularly looks at me like I have a bullet sticking out the side of my fucking head. That's not an exaggeration. That is actually how he looks at me. I think he thinks I'm on fucking drugs. They don't like me. I came to terms with that a long time ago. I'm not going to sit here and argue with motherfuckers on the internet being like, I'm sure they like you. They're anti-abortion. That's the only reason I'm fucking here. I didn't learn how to drive because nobody taught me. I graduated high school because the state made me. I have sat here and said a million fucking times over and over and over again, my parents do not like me. My parents have separately, on their own occasions, admitted they don't like me. I have cried so much over the years because I just simply want my parents to fucking like me. But no matter what I do, they don't like me. The only time they like me is when I'm on hardcore fucking drugs. So I'm not gonna sit here and get mocked in my fucking face by someone who I was pretty sure was a fucking supporter, who will not believe me that my parents don't like me. Because that just seems batshit insane. Guess what? My grandmother didn't like her children, her mother didn't like her, and her mother didn't like her. It's a whole fucking thing. Nobody likes anybody. And my mother has gotten it in her head that I don't want kids because she doesn't want me to have kids. And you know something? I'm not going to do what she did and have kids outside. Oh, I'm fine. Worst case scenario, they get mad at me and then I'm fucking depressed and nocturnal for another month. I will live, sadly enough. I'm pretty sure I was put to overdose a few years back and it just didn't work. But yeah, people don't like me. I came to terms with that a long time ago. My own fucking head don't like me. I don't care. People can sit up in here and be like, that's impossible. They have to like you. No, they don't. All they have to do is feed you. And that's because of government. Trust me. More kids know this than you think have ever known this. Some people just have kids for the sake of having kids and then they realize, oh shit, this is like actual work. So I'm so prone fucking nobody having kids. So many people that don't want kids been having kids for so fucking long that frankly a bunch of people just know they're fucking hated by their parents and it's really depressing. That makes you really suicidal from a young age. Knowing that you weren't wanted and you were a freak accident and nobody even really tries to hide it from you. That fucks you up. That like really fucks you up. But yeah, it really fucks you up. Don't have kids you don't want. That's a lesson of that story. No matter how much you try to reassure that child that you wanted them, they will always fucking know you never wanted them. You can't hide that. You can't hide the blatant hatred shown in your fucking eyes. You can't hide the drunk words you say to that kid. You can't do shit to hide the fact you didn't want them. My mother's favorite pastime is making fun of me to my face. So, no, I live with my parents, sadly enough. But I think we all are well aware of the fact that it's only happening because, you know, my dad lived with my papa until he was 25. So they can't really kick me out until I'm like 25. I have no friends. That's another thing. If you don't socialize your kids, they just never learn how to make friends and then they spend their whole lives alone. Fucking socialize your kids. Ah.
We know he had a yacht that was sank by Holocaust survivors off the coast of Florida before a hurricane got its hands on the yacht, and now we don't know where it is. Plus, this is not the only mention of Edward's canoe, since Dalton was either trying to buy it or sell it, and oh yeah, have fun at the swap meet. I'll just bring the red liner in your truck. I don't want no dirt on Hitler's canoe. We have no proof of Hitler having a canoe, so probably not Hitler's canoe. B, this helmet is a Prussian nickel bomb, which was phased out after World War I and therefore wasn't used during World War II. So it's unlikely that Cotton killed a Nazi from out under it. Possible, but unlikely. Also, we don't know how many times Cotton has been shot, but we do know how many bullets were still in him. Oh, Cotton mentioned the 4 rusty bullets previously lodged in his chest cavity. One of his heart. We've seen the medals he was awarded for his service, including the American Campaign Medal, a Purple Heart, a Silver Star, and the International Medal of Honor, which is the military's highest award. Say what you will about the man, but yeah, he really is a war hero. Anywho, after Cotton lost his shin, George had a machine gun, and his feet were sewn to his knees. Supposedly by General McCarthy.
Oh my god, that reminds me of another thing my mother did. I remember multiple times throughout my childhood, I was like, I would love to do something with acting. Because I knew better than to say, I would love to act, which was the true words. And every single fucking time, my mother looked at me like I was the ugliest bitch she's ever seen a day in her life and be like, no, you're not. That happened when I was an adult, too. No joke. That happened when I was a fucking adult recently, too. Imagine your child being like, I would love to do something creative with my face. And you're like, no, you ugly piece of shit. That happened. She can deny it happened all she fucking wants. I remember it.
Plus, he was probably still getting used to walking on his naked knees. So, yeah, he went down swinging and he was sent back. Unbeknownst to Cotton, Ichiko was pregnant with his child when he was sent back. And I'm willing to bet that if Cotton didn't know, he'd probably have gone back to Japan. Quick note here, Cotton's rank is colonel. However, he showed the ship back as a private, and there are several explanations that have been
But,
brought up
yeah.
that possibly explain this.
My parents don't like me. It's fucking whatever. I don't care. It's fine.
The explanation that most people typically go with is that he earned the rank in the Texas State Militia, though I cannot find any evidence of this in the show. All we know is he somehow got promoted to colonel. Now, we needed to go over all of that so that we can understand the next phase of Cotton's life as a post-war civilian. He went off to war as a 6'4", 16-year-old and came back a 19 or 20-year-old.
Oh, baby. My cat's looking at me.
Hard in a hardy case of PTSD. If nothing else, you kind of admit that, like many of his generation, he went through a lot at an early age. Okay, let's cut the crap. That man went through a level of hell that most of us could never imagine. And this was what helped make Cotton Cotton. I said that frog used to be 6'4". So, when he came back from the Pacific, he was 5 foot even. That means machine gun blew away his shin. The doctor said he'd never walk again. 8
I'll be right back. I gotta get more stuff.
Prostitutes, seen as cotton apparently has a thing for prostitutes, and has seen quite a few of them in many different places. Do I know you?
I don't think so.
You ever worked in Houston?
No.
Vegas?
No.
Tijuana?
No.
Reno?
No.
Is that Philippines?
No.
Bangkok?
I think I would have remembered you.
Happy Sisters? Sweet cheeks? I've been known to give a girl amnesia. We'll get back to the prostitutes later, though. Oh, and he's also not a fan of Franklin Roosevelt. Sorry, I'm late. I had to stop by the Wax Museum again and give the finger.
I got another water bottle casing.
Mary Tilly and, yeah.
Hi. I hear you.
Think I'm in love. And they didn't have the best marriage pretty much because Cock was a holy terror to live with, at least partially due to a literal shit ton of trauma that he'd get to deal with, which made him aggressive and untrusting of others, even his wife.
I ever tell you about the time she tried to poison me with that baked chicken? It was chicken on the bean.
Oh, what now? Cool.
It was unseasonably warm that day, and all I wanted was a glass of water. Somehow a family people was knocked out.
Also, Cock was misogynistic. I will give him some leniency because his attitude towards women was mostly the product of his upbringing of his contractors, as well as being a man of his time, even if he apparently wasn't technically considered abusive.
What do you do with wax? I didn't teach you that.
But even with that being said, he was a shitty husband, and he totally deserved it when Tilly finally left him. And yes, he was a shitty wife, who came along during an assassination attempt on Fidel Castro at Yankee Stadium.
Everything are you, weak kid. Give it to the dick.
Hi, baby. What?
With big embarrassingly lean forward in the ladies' room of the stadium, something that a lot of people would love to have as a backstory, but it brought Hank much shame.
Winnie! Don't eat that.
Also, apparently, Hank had the same birthday as the day that Cock got his Cadillac car.
I still remember the day he brought that car home. It was on my birthday. After that, it became known as the car's birthday. Now we'll finally be able to celebrate together.
So, as a father, yeah, he had what was more or less the typical fathering style of the time, which was very no-nonsense, like we saw in a flashback of the pilot episode.
I got my feet blowing all that, man. But don't come trying me with your problem.
And we see some instances of Cock's harmful parenting. Parenting is like holding jello in your hand. If you make a fist, it just squeezes through your fingers. But if you lay your hand down flat, it just falls out. See, it's a middle ground thing. Cock was very much of a fist kind of dad, like we hear about in Square Peg.
My daddy told me the facts of life when I was Bobby's age, and I turned out okay.
Hey, what you crying for, boy? This is a good show. This is a damn good show.
Yeah. That's also how he taught me about paying taxes.
Or his less than stellar shooting message from how to fire a rifle without really trying.
What are you waiting for, boy? Pull the trigger. Make some noise.
Wait, Mama is trying to cut this up.
I want my pinky back.
And let's not forget about his version of doing the dishes that we saw in Escape from Party Island.
That's Winnie. She's my cat.
Nor his way of building and cleaning tree houses, though at least he did build a tree house.
Using a saw for a weapon makes not as much sense as using a gun to cut a tube of wood. That's how my dad built my tree house.
In that vein, it's worth noting that at some point Hank and Cock began a tradition of shooting a yearly Christmas tree.
Hell, man, you know how to make a load of yellow
Bye everyone. Love y'all. Ooh. Bye.